But in the main event, I told you guys after, and I tweeted this out, not trying to make the broadcast like Theo Von. I don't think my guy put hashtag UFC2 63 because I don't want to make the broadcast. I don't want to be super thirst trapped there. I'm just doing it because, when Izzy lost to Jan, there's this narrative that, Izzy's takedown defense sucks and his jiu-jitsu sucks and all the haters came out. And you got to realize how much bigger Jan is than Israel Adesanya. He's basically a fucking heavyweight. And Izzy, for those first 3 rounds, did work, dude. He did work. Then ultimately, size beat skill there. So he lost that fight. And so he lost on a Saturday. That Monday I went, I'm telling you guys, don't jump off the train. I feel sorry for who has to fight who has to fight Izzy next. Well, and that's why I tweeted. I tweeted that before the fight, and then I text I'm like, Jesus Christ, hope Izzy wins. But, the Marvin fight kind of went the same way the first one did. The narrative that the Countdown Show and these other outlets go, Marvin, some say he should have won that fight. And Marvin, he's had some great wins, but just keeps reference that, like, I won that fight. It's like, God damn, you got to move on, dude. Here's the problem. Nobody in your camp and none of the outlets were real with you. That fight wasn't that close, dude. It wasn't. I gave him maybe a round, but other than that, wasn't that close. Just like this fight wasn't close. It was a shutout. It was a flawless victory for Izzy. Easy day in the office. Didn't really get hit. Got taken down. He didn't do damage. He got back to his feet. Flawless victory for Izzy. 50-45 across the board. Wasn't Izzy's best win, but calm, cool, collected, easy day in the office, didn't take any punishment. He dominates at middleweight, man. He's y'all must have forgot, dude. At middleweight, he's a fucking monster, dude. And then with Marvin, you could tell one guy's been in championship rounds before and has been a champion for a long time, can deal with the pressure. Because for Izzy, it was another day in the office, right? Comes out in that dope ass, Japanese style hat and the mask, goes out there, does his job, does the Muhammad Ali, he's fucking swinging shots at him. Marvin was so aggressive and had so much animosity and was so wound up, dude. He just was trying to fucking take his head off. And you're not going to be a champion doing that. You're just not. So that fight wasn't close. 50-45 across the board for everybody. So Izzy's problem is at middleweight. You look at the rankings and the top 5, there's not a lot going on there. The guy who's going to give him the toughest matchup is a guy in Robert Whittaker. If Robert Whittaker can come with the same mentality and fight the same that he did against Kelvin Gastelum, you got a really good fight on your hands. But when they fought that last time, Robert Whittaker came in kind of aggressive and got knocked the fuck out. So if he fights smarter, that's a better fight. And I'm a huge Robert Whittaker fan, but I've seen it. I've seen it. But you got to bank on Whittaker coming in, fighting smarter, and you have a much, much better fight. He's really the only guy who's going to give Izzy any problems there. The one guy who I want to see fight next, and he has a fight in Derek Brunson coming up. He's ranked number 7 is Derek Brunson. Darren Till versus Derek Brunson. That's the fight. Though if Darren Till can get a knockout, which is tough to do against fucking Derek Brunson, but if Darren Till can get a finish, he's going to get a title shot. It makes a lot of sense. Stylistically, it's a great fight for both guys, Izzy and Darren Till. The only narrative there is bring up Darren Till in the middleweight division. Hasn't been the best of runs. But stylistically, it's the most exciting fight. We could run back Whittaker. Okay. So his last fight was July 2020. Hot fucking second ago. The only thing he's relevant on is Instagram. So he lost to Robert Whittaker, was supposed to fight your boy Hermansson, had to pull out of that. He beat Kelvin Gastelum via split decision. Tough fight, dude. Got starched by Jorge Masvidal, starched by Woodley. So he's lost 3 out of his last 4. Then he beat a Derek Brunson, who's ranked, 5th? What's Brunson ranked?
Yeah, I think he's 5.
So he beat Brunson. Is it enough to give him a title shot? What else are you going to do? So he beat Robert Whittaker. We've seen that. He beat Paulo Costa. Paulo Costa's just fucking himself, arguing with Dana White. We know how that ends. Marvin Vettori just beat for the second time. Definitely don't want to see that. He basically 8 rounds to none. You could give him 7-1, but we don't want to see it again. Cannonier saw that. We're good. We're good with Cannonier. Derek Brunson, no, saw that. Hermanson has some work to do. The two guys I want to see him fight most are ranked 7 and 8. Darren Till and Uriah Hall. Uriah Hall versus Izzy's a phenomenal fight. Shabazian, I would love to see that fight as well, has some work to do. So the only interesting stories are a guy ranked 10 in Edmund Shabazian, 8 in Uriah Hall, and Darren Till at 7. Darren Till's lost 3 out of 4. But the UFC will let Darren Till jump the queue there. They'll let him jump the queue if he can starch Derek Brunson, I would imagine. Depending on what they want to do. I bet they're going to do Robert Whitaker, Izzy, and then Darren Till's going to fight Derek Brunson. I predict Darren Till wins via knockout. And then next year, you're going to get Izzy versus Darren Till. And Darren Till brings the fan base, man. And then let Uriah Hall get 2 more wins, and then he's going to take his shot. Edmund has some work to do, but I imagine about 2 years he's going to get his shot. But outside that top fucking 6, man, 7, 8, and 10, those top 5, there's not much there to get excited about. And they're phenomenal fighters, but regarding Izzy, nobody beating them. Darren Till has the power, the stand-up background to go toe-to-toe with Izzy. Uriah Hall would be a fun one if he's mentally there. And then Shabazian's a fun one as well. But they all got some work to do. Shout out to Izzy, though. Way to get back on the winning track, my man. I mean, middleweight, you never left, but you know what I'm saying.